Hey everybody, I'm Megan Alexandria of Revolutionary Mystic. I am a psychic medium, evolutionary astrologer, hoodoo root worker, animal communicator, and all-around bruja. I am bringing you here today because I wanted to talk to you about what the hell is my Patreon? I keep talking about this Patreon thing in all of my posts, and some of you might be wondering, what is that? Patreon is a really cool website where it allows creators like me to get like community support, and it's not donation based. It's actually really cool. It's like people pledge a monthly pledge of their choosing, and you get cool stuff out of it. So there's like monthly perks, and every creator is different. So with my Patreon, you could, simply support me for $1 a month, or, if you choose, there's different tiers, and each tier has different perks. And you can get cool stuff like some folks are getting personalized monthly horoscopes delivered to their inbox. Some folks are getting monthly email psychic readings, which is really cool because they get to ask me a question every month and get messages and guidance from their spirit guides, and it's delivered directly to their inbox every month. And some folks are taking my monthly classes and they're learning cool stuff like different types of witchcraft. Right now we're working on hoodoo, and we learned how to dress and prepare candles and how to read candles, and that was a lot of fun. And this month we're actually going to be learning how to work with ancestors, altars, and spirits as pertains to conjure. So every month there's like a different class. So it's really cool to have, monthly witchcraft classes that you can access from anywhere in the world. And what's really neat is it connects you to witches from all over the place, and people who are at all different levels, everything from don't even know what it is, this is their first experience, to people that have been, learning about witchcraft and practicing for a long time. So it's a really cool way to get in touch with other people and have like a sense of community. So anyways, so yeah, there's monthly perks, and the other thing is it's actually part of why am I doing this? There's a big reason why I'm doing this. Well, it's not just to support my business, which is important to me. It does help me create like a consistent, sustainable income. So it does support my livelihood, but it also is a part of a bigger vision, which is what I wanted to mention to you folks who have been considering supporting me, but are not sure what the hell it is about. So I have this big dream, right? And my big dream is that in doing this, I'm able to give back in a couple ways. So by having monthly subscribers, I am able to give back by reinvesting a certain percent of what I am getting in pledges every month back into other creators on Patreon who are predominantly Black, Indigenous, women of color, but also other people of color and people of marginalized identities. So I'm able to give back, which is really cool. And the other thing that the pledges goes towards is scholarships. It's kind of small right now, but I'm building a scholarship program where I am making it to where women of color, Black women, Indigenous women are able to access my classes and my spiritual services like my readings and coaching and all that kind of stuff for free. So that's one really cool thing that I wanted to do, because it's something that not everybody has access to and is kind of viewed as a luxury, and I really don't think it should be, because everybody should have access if they want to these types of spiritual services, because I know they've helped me throughout my whole life, sometimes more than therapy has, or sometimes, more than, a talk with a close friend. Like, it's a really important thing to be able to receive the kind of spiritual support that calls to you. So that's part of my big dream, but that's not it. My other part of the big dream is that through these pledges, I will eventually be able to get my video content, so like my classes and this video that you're watching right here right now, get these kinds of things transcribed, so that way they're more accessible to folks with hearing differences. So that's one thing I want to be able to do with pledges. And then another thing is that I would really love to be able to have the funding to build a tarot deck, to create a tarot deck or an oracle deck of my own. And the reason why I'm doing that is for another really, really big, some of you might think a little ridiculous dream that I have. And that is, once I have this tarot deck, I'm going to use all of the profits from it to start a wolf sanctuary. A lot of you guys know that I love wolves and that they have a very big place in my heart, and I want to spend my life, well, a big part of my life anyway, working to preserve them and educate others on why they're so important to our ecosystem, our sustainability, and just the world in general. So anyways, these are the kinds of things that I'm up to, and I would really love if you have been thinking about supporting me, but you weren't sure what it is exactly that I'm doing. This is what I'm up to. There's a lot of, big goals in there, but we're slowly getting there. We reached our first goal the other day, and so I'm looking forward to reaching more and more of our goals with your support, and I know that eventually, with all of you guys backing me up, eventually we're going to be able to give away lots of scholarships and build that tarot deck and eventually get to that wolf sanctuary. So anyways, thanks for listening to me, and thanks as always for supporting me and what I do. I couldn't do it without you. This means the world to me. So thank you. Love to you all. Bye.